What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Dylan, the Technigiz guy, and today I'm going to show you guys how you can get ChatGPT more integrated with your computer, as well as do some coding without knowing how to write any code. Although you probably should learn a little bit so you can debug it, because it's not perfect. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to download the newly released ChatGPT app to your computer, how to use it and kind of tinker with it. It's cool. It's a convenient way to have ChatGPT quickly on your computer. But what it also is a really good way to integrate ChatGPT with other things, like VS Code. Now, a couple things. One, this currently only works on Mac. So if you don't have a Mac, I'm sorry, this won't work. Two, it can't actually directly integrate with VS Code. So this isn't something like GitHub Copilot or Codium, which is the preferred one that I use. I use Codium with an OpenAI API key. It can't go in and write code in VS Code for you. What it can do is read everything you have open in VS Code as context, and it can give you code that you can copy into VS Code, and you don't have to copy that code back. It can read the code out of VS Code. It's great. What if you don't want to code? Well, that's the best part. The reason I'm doing this video is because you don't actually have to know how to program. I kind of dabble in a little bit of some of the programming things. It's not my main thing. I can't sit still long enough to sit there and look at data. Guys, with how good AI is getting, you can now just kind of tell it what you want to build and work with it, and it will build it. It probably won't get it on the first try, but if you work with it and you spend some time with it, you can get it to work. The other night, I spent 2 hours teaching ChatGPT how to do something. And then once it figured it out and it kind of had the concept down, then I had it make an app to do that. I did not write the app. So if we jump over here to my computer screen, open up my VS Code. So this is the app here. I'm going to open it up. It's nothing fancy. You know, it's not real pretty, but it's functional. It works. It also has a support for PWA, so you can install it as an app to your computer or phone. So what this code is designed to do is basically take a bunch of numbers and convert them into another number. It does it perfectly. I did not make this. I could have probably built this, although I have absolutely no knowledge of JavaScript whatsoever. But I didn't have to make it because I asked ChatGPT to make it. And after a couple of hours of prompting back and forth with it, I ended up with a usable program that works. And I can deploy this to a web server, and I have a web UI where it just, boop, hosts my app. So let's jump in. Let's show you guys how to get this installed. This is really easy. They made it super simple. All we got to do is go download it, install it, and enable a couple of extensions, and we're off to the races. So let's get a move on. All right. So we're going to come over here. You're going to open up your ChatGPT. For those that don't know, OpenAI now owns chat.com, and it just redirects to chatgpt.com. They paid like something like $15 million for that domain, which I feel like is money they could have used for more GPUs or, you know, open sourcing their stuff, which is what their mission was in the first place. But I digress. Once we're into ChatGPT, we're going to come over here, click your profile, and you're going to download the Mac OS app. If you're not on Mac OS, you probably won't see that button. I'm going to download it. Once it's downloaded, I'm going to open that up. And just like installing any other app on a Mac, we're just going to grab that guy, drag him into the applications folder, open up our Launchpad, and right there we have our ChatGPT. First time you open it, you're going to get this kind of warning. Just say open. It's okay. You trust it. Then you'll be prompted to log into ChatGPT. To log in however you log in, I usually log in with Google, so I'm going to click continue with Google, and I'm going to sign in. All right. So once you're signed in, guys, if I close ChatGPT out here, see on my desktop, I can come here. Got this little ChatGPT guy here, so we can talk to him. We can change the model. We can come in here. We can even, it's already showing the extensions and stuff. We can toggle search because now GPT has the search function, which I've actually been using it as my search engine to try it for a little bit. So far, I really like it. Also, directly from here, you can upload files. And because this is running as an app on your computer, you can directly just take a screenshot of an app that you have open or a whole monitor, which I've used a lot when coding, because if I go to test it and like I go to open the web page and there's an error in my console, I just take a screenshot of the console, give it to ChatGPT with no context whatsoever. You can access the voice mode from here. I'm going to come up here and go to settings. And when you're in here, these are already checked for me because I've already had this program installed. I was hoping when I uninstalled it, it would go through and remove everything so I could redo it for this video. It did not do that, and I can't remember how it comes default. But you're going to want to come in here, and you can turn on the personalization and whatnot. You can turn on the data controls. I believe this improve the model for everyone is on by default, and this improve voice for everyone is not. So I have both turned on. I don't mind. You can choose to show ChatGPT in the dock or the menu bar, or both. I currently have it set to both, but I think I'm only going to have it show up in the dock because I have enough stuff in my menu bar. The nice thing is with the menu bar is when you click it, you get right into the search function, but I'm going to show you how to also do that without clicking anything. On Mac, if you're a Mac user, you know that you can hit the Command key and space and get Spotlight Search. And Spotlight Search, it works. It's not perfect, but it works. Well, if you have the ChatGPT app installed and you hit Alt space, you get a ChatGPT window, which from here you can talk to ChatGPT, start a voice conversation, send it a voice note, or if I have a problem and I need help, I can just take a screenshot of my screen and just send it to ChatGPT and be like, hey, it's not working, help me. And it'll tell me what I need to do. So, on my desktop, let's say I'm writing some code or whatever, and I want to come in here and I just want to say, I'm not tech savvy. What am I looking at? So right here, without leaving the app, I'm able to have a conversation with ChatGPT. And it says you're looking at a screenshot of a coding environment in Visual Studio Code, which is not wrong. It's reading me the layout. And now it's actually going into the file structure and the folders. This is not the integration with VSCode. Now, there are two ways to enable the integration, but first, back to the ChatGPT app, make sure that you have this enable work with apps turned on. If you don't have that turned on, this won't work. So turn that on, and then you can manage your apps. I have to update my extension for this. The first time you come in here, you'll have to come in here and allow a permission. It's like a security permission in the Apple file system. It will ask you, hey, this is trying to change. Do you want to do it? You'll click it. It'll take you to it. You can't really mess it up. It tells you how to do it, walks you through it. I'd like to show you, but I cannot figure out how to set this back to how it was. But yeah, make sure that that is there. So from there, in VS Code, now I can hit Alt, Shift, 1. VS Code, Terminal, and TextEdit are the current 3 apps. And this is a beta thing, so more are going to come. But for now, we get VS Code, which is cool. So within VS Code, Alt, Shift, 1. Boom. You get a ChatGPT window, and it says Working with Code. Now that you can see, what am I looking at? Now this is a lot more detail. You're looking at an HTML file. It's giving me the name of the file. It's giving me the structure of the file. It's telling me what is going on. It's explaining the entire file. You can see right off the bat, once you integrate it with VS Code, it's a lot better at kind of reading the context. So it can take a lot from that screenshot, but as soon as you allow it to pair with VS Code, then you really start getting some of these superpowers out of it. Hey, look, GPT even has a message for you guys. It says, hey, YouTube, if you're watching this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. ChatGPT said it, not me. So, the AIs, they're nice. The company that makes it may not be nice, but at least he's a nice guy, right? And I support that message. Like, subscribe, and comment. What more do you need? So what if I want to start a new project, right? I'm just going to start a new Python file here. And I'm going to do a simple one. I know people usually do Snake. I like Pong. I'm a Pong guy. So it's going to write this. So this is what I was saying. Unlike Codium, it's not able to just directly input the code into VS Code yet. It would be really cool if it was able to make files and just start making a project. And I'm sure it'll get there, but it's not quite there yet. Wow, it is still going. Let's copy the code. Go copy the other one, and let's see if it works. So I'm getting a module error. Let's see if ChatGPT can figure it out. Okay, so it sees something is wrong. All right, let's see if it works this time. So it works. And actually, it looks like it might have worked the whole time because I just had to run it, not from VS Code. It plays kind of terribly, and there's not a bot. Oh, it's 2-player. Oh, that's so cool. So it's kind of terrible to play with arrow keys and a WASD key, especially because it looks like my keyboard does not like that, apparently. But yeah, I didn't even ask it to make it 2-player. It just did that. I wonder if that was easier than making a computer. But yeah, I mean, it made Pong, and it's keeping score. Is there a pause? There's not. That's okay, though. So in one prompt, well, 2 prompts, because it did have to fix that one duplicate issue, but even that, I don't think was an actual issue. I think it would have ran fine if I ran it in terminal, not VS Code. That's an issue I have sometimes. I don't know why I have that issue, and if anyone knows why I have that issue, let me know. I know it's not like an environment thing because my VS Code is sitting in base environment, and so is my terminal. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, but in one prompt, or 2 prompts, depending on how you want to look at that, I got a fully working 2-player snake game. And could it be better? Sure, but it's working. And it took 2 minutes. Let's iron it out. Let's get a dark mode. Could I move it with my mouse? Let's try that, actually. So, where the player on the right, paddle B, is controlled by the mouse. The left player still uses the keyboard controls. And it's right in the code. And like I said, eventually, I'm sure that this will be able to just take this code and dump it right into VS Code. My terminal. Look at that. Oh, it's not working. Is it? Oh, did it? It did the buttons, didn't it? Oh, hey, okay. So that's not actually what I meant, but it kind of works. Basically, wherever you click is where it goes. So yeah, I could just like definitely win now. It actually makes this way more playable. In a couple of prompts, you can really go through and just work this out. And if you want to change stuff around, all you have to do is make a copy of this file and just ask it to make a change, and then just go with whatever that works. And the nice thing is as you go through this, you'll see it'll kind of start teaching you a little bit, at least if you're like me and you can figure things out just by messing with them. So anyway, guys, that's it. So not only does the new app give you really fast access to ChatGPT on your Mac, but if you're a programmer or you want to maybe make some programs and you have no idea how to program and you maybe want to learn and you want an easy way to kind of maybe figure out the basics, this is a really great way to start. VS Code's free. ChatGPT has a free version, but I do believe you have to be a paying member to use the app. I'm not sure on that. I'm a paying member, obviously, but if you're just kind of like me and you want to mess around with it and play with it, you can come in here and just have it make code and then have it explain the code, have it, detail it, change it, and then you can start messing with it. It's a good way to learn. And between the advancements in the ChatGPT model and the open source models and all the programs that people are building, I'm sure next OpenAI is going to drop their browser, but I'm really excited to see where this stuff goes. I'm super bullish on AI, if that wasn't obvious from some of the other videos I've done on my channel. I really think that it's the next thing. I think this is going to be the technology shift that pushes our human society into what it should be, instead of us hitting each other with sticks. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm Dylan, and I will see you in the next one. Keep it peaceful.